Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, good afternoon to you.
That it is, it's afternoon.
So this is Kirsta, and Kirsta is Skyping with me from Iowa, and I am in Los Angeles. So we're about 2,000 miles away, I guess, something like that. But I wanted to do this follow-up video with Kirsta because she made an amazing recovery so far. I think there's more to go. But she's had a pretty rough road just before she even contacted me. So I wanted you to hear her story and her improvement from her own mouth, because I just think it's an amazing thing that, you know, what she's experienced so far. So tell me about what kind of symptoms did you have? Why did you contact me? What was bothering you?
I have been tired for a very long time. I've been to a lot of doctors and they want to say that I have rheumatoid arthritis it's a thyroid problem. And this has been going on for a long time. And I've just felt really worse the last 2 years to where I don't want to have fun with my son. So a friend of mine recommended you. And I said, okay, I'll try the free trial. What have I got to lose? And so I contacted you and I paid to get you to review the blood results I had. And in those short 3 meetings we had, I was like, I really think this can make a difference. Because you actually listened to what I had to say. So I went ahead and went on the plan with you. And I would say I noticed a big change within the first 2 weeks of eating the food, changing my food. My feet didn't hurt. Before, it would take me an hour from getting out of bed to where I could walk without my feet hurting and my legs hurting. And I would say within 2 weeks, 90% of my pain was gone.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, what had other doctors done for you or tried that wasn't successful?
They had changed my thyroid medicine. They say I have hypothyroidism. I know we're not there on that agreement yet based on labs that we've seen. So they would increase my Synthroid, or they would tell me it was anxiety and stress. So they would want to put me on a bunch of antidepressants or anti-anxiety medicine trying to treat it that way. And then they sent me to rheumatology, who said, yeah, we think you might have an autoimmune disease. Let's put you on prednisone. And if that works well, then we will put you on an autoimmune suppressant.
Oh,
so before I saw you, I had been on a low dose of prednisone for about 2-3 weeks.
Yikes. And in 2 weeks, 90% of your pain was gone just by the protocols that we did.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. And that was really just a change in eating, a change in diet, and some natural anti-inflammatory supplements.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that one of your main symptoms was the fatigue. Where are you with that?
Where am I at now, or where was I?
Where were you, and how much have you improved on that?
I would say I have improved 80% on my fatigue. Before, I would wake up 4 or 5 times in the night. I wouldn't get a restful sleep. I could sleep for what I thought was 8 hours, and I couldn't wake up when my alarm would go off.
Wow.
And I struggled.
Wow. And now what's the change?
I'm actually waking up a little bit before my alarm clock. I'm sleeping the whole night, and I haven't done that in a couple of years.
Wow. We've literally been doing this 3 months, not even 3 months.
3 months. As you and I have talked, I've made some poor choices in regards to my eating. So I think that if I were basically all in with eating, I think I'd be further along than what I am. I'm happy with the results I've seen.
Sure.
But I know that they're probably not exactly where they should be because I have eaten some of the foods that I'm supposed to avoid.
Right.
But as we talked, I can feel it.
Yeah.
So it's a choice I need to make.
Right. And, you know, it's life. No one's going to be perfect, right? So people who are watching this, you don't have to be perfect every step of the way, but still make some great improvements.
Yes. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I saw was how changing the eating and how far down my C-reactive protein value came down.
Wow.
I think we cut it in half within the first month.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. And that was so much of your problem is just the inflammation, was just
Yes.
you're on fire.
Yeah.
Awesome. So people are watching this, they might say, yeah, but he's, on the other side of the world for me, or other side of the country. Like, what's the one piece of advice you would give them?
That you're easier to get a hold of than my primary care doctor.
Who's in your town?
Yes. Yes. The fact I can email you with a question and I'll get a response quickly, or I can leave a message and I get quick responses.
Awesome. Awesome. That is so wonderful. And you've got more improvement coming too, by the way.
That I do know.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this. You really, people watch these things and they say, that's me, but I haven't been able to get any help. And so this really gives them a lot of hope. So thank you so much for doing that.
Hey, you're welcome.
All right, great. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, doctor.